for today's second game in the elimination round of Season 9 of the UNTV Cup, ang Liga ng Public Servants. Let's welcome in first your Ombudsman Graftbusters. Number 4, Emmanuel Elmido. Number 6, Robel Casetsid. Number 7, Renel Lulumage. Number 8, Norman Buentipo. Number 10, Ian Mateo. Number 11, Christopher Lasam. Number 12, Eddie Boy Osit. Number 13, Frederick Maldonado. Number 15, Albert Almoela. Number 17, Mark Anthony Dulag. Number 23, Francis Palacio. Number 25, Raymond De Castro. Number 26, Ernel Ojerio. Number 27, Albert Francisco. And number 30, Alex Lazo. Your head coach is Edsel Del Rosario. Assistant coaches, Arman Sanchez, Ana Nachenza, Sandrick Malones, and Richard Ibanez. Now give it up for your NHA Home Masters. Number 0, Derek Dizon. Number 0, Mark Valdez. Number 5, Joseph Forbes. Number 7, Waldemar Tibay. Number 9, Alvin Vitug. Number 12, John Kenneth Clemente. Number 13, Rodolfo Sumayang. Number 15, Brian Dabu. Number 21, Jesus Prado. Number 22, Marvin Mercado. Number 23, Sherman Crisostomo. Number 35, Jose Adolfo. Number 45, Ralph Tibay. Number 56, Jojo Palad. And number 66, Antonio Lustestica Jr. Your head coach is Bennett Palad. Both teams, please meet at center court for the sportsmanship handshake. Let's first call out the starters of your Ombudsman Graftbusters. At guard number 30, Alex Lasso. The other guard, number 25, Raymond De Castro. At center, number 6, Robel Casetsid. At forward, number 12, Eddie Boy Osit. In the other forward, number 11, Christopher Lasam. Check out now the starters of your NHA Home Masters. At guard number 45, Ralph Tibay. The other guard number 13, Rodolfo Sumayang. At center, number 22, Marvin Mercado. At forward, number 9, Alvin Vitug. In the other forward, number 0, Derek Dizon. Officiating this ball game are Hernan Alejo, Lucio De La Torre, and Eugenio Flores.
Okay, mga kaibigan, it's nice to be back with you for the UNTV Cup. We have been away from each other for the last 2 years. But ang Liga po ng Public Servants, hindi na wala yung inspiration ni Kuya Daniel Rason na ituloy ito. Lalo na in the light of many of these government agencies and institutions were frontliners during our battle against the pandemic. It's not yet over. We all know that, but we all try to help each other out during that time, and we will continue to do so. Rina has the early report as Pitog scores the first points of the game. Go, Rina.
Yes, Sir Seth, the struggle will be real for the Ombudsman Graftbusters, whose lineup is a little shaky for today. Some players who are not 100% okay. We have Manny Almido, their big man, who has a lower back injury. Ito namang si Frederick Maldonado will not see action for today's ballgame due to an ankle sprain on his left leg. And 2 more players who are just finishing their isolation. As per Coach Edsel, he is hopeful that despite the lack of players, they will put a good fight against the NHA Builders. What's important is to keep a running game against the Home Masters. Sir 7, Coach Ronnie.
Thank you very much, Rina Villamor.
It's a very big roadblock that they're going to be looking at without Maldonado. Go together with Casetsid were the 2 best players sa unang panalo versus SSS. Pero laban sa Senado, alam mo ba na si Casetsid ay hindi pumuntos halos, 2 lamang, at Maldonado leading scorer with 5.
Wow.
Because they only scored 29 points in 14 minutes. And that's 65
I would
points.
suspect that is the all-time UNTV low.
Baka isa sa pinakaano yan, mababa. Kasi isang quarter lang sa kanila yan eh.
Oh. Here's Vitog as he propels himself airborne. He is clipped and will go visit the free throw line.
Meanwhile, ang kwento naman ng NHA, they had a blistering start to open up opening day para sa ating UNTV Cup, a game that they played last November 21st at the Smart Araneta Coliseum. Sila yung nabunot na maglalaro.
Because lumabas, di ba, ang parang tradition natin, the defending champion.
Dapat ang lalaro.
Dapat
Oo.
ang laro.
Pero bumunot si Kuya Daniel at ang ating league commissioner na si Fortune Cookie, Atoy ko, at ang nabunot nga ay yung Senado at ang NHA.
Here's Kasid Sid. Trying to get organized offensively here. Look at the size of this NHA team. Lots of talent as well. Long attempt, air ball. And Ralph Tibay unable to handle it. Here's a short stab that works.
Yung turnovers have been a perennial problem para sa NHA.
They're so excitable and excited to play, and they're loaded with skills. They sometimes lose control of the basketball.
Right.
In the meantime, Mercado, with his familiar pivot moves, will go visit the free throw line.
They had 19 turnovers the last time that they played, and that was against the Senate defenders. Meanwhile, Mercado had, I believe, double digits sa rebounding with 16, but only scored 9 points as he was 3 of 10 from the free throw line in that loss to the Senate defenders. It was this one who scored 11, Vito got 22, and Lustestica who erupted early who finished with 22 points, but eventually ran out of steam in the end game in that match versus the Senate defenders.
Ball is lost. Look at that. That's another one of those situations where Tibay actually sent it to Bennett Palad. If Bennett were playing, he'd shoot it from there.
No doubt, and he'll make it from there.
Yeah.
Unnecessary and enforced turnover para dito sa Blue Shirts. We're up by 3 versus Ombudsman.
Kasid Sid providing the pick for Lasso. De Castro brushes aside the defense of Vito, but here comes Tibay trying to make up for... Look, he lost it. And that hit, he lost control. Was he thinking dunk? I
Not
don't
really.
think so.
Ginaliwa niya eh.
That moment in time, am I going lefty or righty here? Because he was attacking from the left side. You know, when in doubt.
Pero may trail job itong si Vito.
Yeah, you know, when in doubt, use your best hand. In the meantime, Vito takes care of the gift shot. Early lead by the NHA. It's 8-2. Vito gives up a foul in the backcourt.
Gets the first one on the home basket.
Rina is ready with Bennett Palad para hindi na magantay si Bennett matagal. Go Bennett and Rina.
Yes, Sir Seth at Coach Bennett Palad of the NHA Home Masters. Coach Bennett, it's been almost a month after your first game here, no? Kamusta po ang kupunan ng NHA Home Masters at ano po yung pwede namin ma-expect for today's ball game?
In-improve lang namin yung offense at defense namin. Tapos, yung mga mistake na nangyari nung opening, medyo pinalis ko lang lahat. Kasi kailangan namin manalo na.
What about your players for today's ball game? Kompleto po ba silang maglalaro? I heard there's only one player na hindi po makakapaglaro ngayon, si Joseph Forbes. Ano pong nangyari sa kanya? An update on him.
Nagkaroon siya ng sa knee niya, may konting punit, kaya pinagpapahinga ko muna para sa Wednesday. Pati si Sherman Crisostomo, pagpapahingayin ko muna kasi mas importante yung game namin sa Wednesday.
What about the holiday plans of the NHA Home Masters after today's game?
Magbabakasyon kami siyempre for Christmas. Tapos after Christmas, balik uli kami ng training. Tapos stop kami ng New Year. Tapos balik uli kami after New Year.
Maraming salamat po and good luck for today's ball game, Coach Bennett Palad of the NHA Home
Thank
Masters.
you sa inyong lahat at sana suportahan niyo itong UNTV.
We thank you also, sir. Maraming salamat po. Sir 7, Coach Ron.
Diba ang datingan ni Coach Bennett?
Buti malinaw, no? Kasi nadinig ko, pinaalis namin yung mga...
Hindi.
Pinalis.
Pinalis.
Oo, mali ang unang dinig. Kakantsawan ko yan.
Nandun si Madam Undersecretary Rain.
Kakantsawan ko yan mamaya yung Bennett. Di ba yan si Bennett Silvestre yan?
Yes.
No? Silvestre Palad.
The third.
That third. And look at this. This is Dijon who is also...
Na ang anak ay isang volleyball player sa UP, Lady Maroons. Si Jones.
Yan ang naglalaro ba?
Hindi.
Matagal na hindi.
Naglaro dati sa...
Sabay nila.
Hindi naman. Nila Isa Molde. Nauna.
Nauna. Okay.
Bago sila
Si
Isa.
Angelia Roneta ang kasabay na siguro.
Baka naman nauna si Angelo. In between.
Gulo mo?
Tama. Ganito yan.
Gulo mo eh.
Quezon Avenue.
Kaya nga yung Battle of Katipunan, hindi naman talaga
Ay,
battle.
dito muna tayo sa UNTV.
Hindi battle yan. Kasi nice pass by
Palacio and
Plaza.
Kasinsin. Right.
I'm not sure that.
This will be the two best players remaining for Coach Edsel de Rosario. Si Palacio mahusay dumiskarte. Matalino maglaro.
You know, when you're outmanned on paper, you get to play probably your best team game. Dito, such a versatile move. Backed it against the glass. He had no first shot, but he knew exactly what to do.
It's a street ball move coming from Vito.
And the layup.
The zone press is on. Relentless backcourt pressure. Forcing one turnover after the other. No need to give up any fouls. Para sa Home Masters.
Wow. Look at this. Battalion substitution. We'll get through the names as they go along. They leave only Mercado on the floor, I believe. And no, they don't. They pull out Mercado. So, they have Prado, Clemente, Palad, and Dizon is the one who is left behind. Off the dribble of Palacio, there's a foul on Clemente. Maano papasok ng penalty ito, Medici.
Shot clock at 14 seconds.
Lasam into the post. 1 second on the shot clock. No shot coming.
Sayang, no? It was a set piece. Or half-court set para sa kanila. Elmito just couldn't get that ball to the weak side in time. Pero libre na si Kasinsin dun sa downhill flash niya from the weak side.
Dizon. And his short pass is lost momentarily by Brian Dabu. And it is a change of possession.
Ito bago sa Home Masters si Dabu.
Sabi nga sa akin ni Bennett nung nagkita kami sa, well, he's one of the managers of the Flying V Arena. He was telling me that he did have some new players that they were in training as early as a year back when he started having games at that venue again. Good move. He deserved that. He wiggled free and Lassa now cuts it down to a 10-point lead. We'll take a short break here at the 4:02 mark and meet with you very quickly. Fourth day of competition of the UNTV Cup for this season is 9th already. I always thought we were already in the 10th season. Bilis ano?
Darating yan.
Isipin mo, no? Nag-umpisa ito. We always tell the stories, Clemente launches. They started as an exhibition set of games. Government officials and celebrities playing with each other. And then Kuya Daniel Roson said, why don't we have a tournament involving the government agencies?
July 21, 29, 2013. Nagsimula ito.
Sinulat mo sa diary.
Oo, 7 teams lamang. At ang judiciary ang kauna-unang kampiyon. 23 teams have played in league history so far.
Wala po si Chester Tolomeo ng year.
Wala pa.
Ba na?
Wala pa. Don Camaso nandun na.
Yeah.
At saka meron pa eh, dati naglaro sa Alaska.
Si Midas Marquez nandun na.
Wala pa si Warren Ibanez. Oo, si Midas
Warren, wala pa.
Ariel Capos nandun na.
Yung... And we have had a rich and colorful history over the last 9 years.
Oh, yes.
Second free throw likewise will not work.
For Elmido, who also did not score versus the Senate.
Clemente looking for somebody to pass to Palad. Palad, who is a volleyball player. This shot will not work. Rebound contested. Palad is out of position, and here comes the youngest man, Lasso, who has a nice dribble dazzle, but it's broken up. Here's the bust out, 2 steps ahead, and gone.
Counted at least 6 layups para sa Blue Shirts. Back to a 12-point lead. Forward pass by Palacio goes nowhere.
Rado with a bust out earlier. Here comes Vito. Opts to pass to Clemente. Uses some body language. No basket. No, nothing. Elmido picks it up. Lasso slows it down.
Ooh.
Palacio tries to organize the chaos. Launches short. Rebounds his own miss. Shot clock at 13. Elmido shopping around. Will I shoot? I can. Here's Kasinsin.
Dahil ang lakas ni Kasinsin. The baby tank. Malaking bagay na wala yung kanilang top scorer na si Baldonado. Kasinsin has already scored at 24 points. Last with 2. Mosit with 2. But Vito has outscored the entire roster ng Ombudsman.
Si Baldonado ang Dwayne Johnson ng
The Rock.
The Rock ng Ombudsman.
Let's take a peek at the capacity crowd inside the Paco Arena. Kasi pati dyan sa...
This is really not, normally in the volleyball games, we do have the sides being filled up with chairs as well. Anyway, we're glad to see many take the time to join us for the games today. Prado sends it to Vito, and the ball being passed around, lost.
Mark Gulag giving it for the Graftbusters.
20-9 is the count.
12 seconds on the shot clock.
New face number 17 for the Ombudsman. It's Mark Dulang.
And Lumagi also coming in. A familiar face and a familiar name.
Nice flyby move. Bang. Prado is one of those scorers for the NHA.
An off-the-bench player was always been ready. Whenever his number is called by Coach Bennett Pollard.
Clemente with a heist. Vito with a runner. Doesn't get the shooter's bounce. Dulag rebounds. First quarter dropping down to its final minute and 30. Almido takes the Ombudsman will rather run its half-court set really than force the issue. And Vito angling away the shooter there.
Nice
Nice
pass.
drop. Oh!
Pangalawang beses na may nakabitaw, no?
Prado, I think, was shocked by the pass. You know, turnovers happen. You just don't analyze and say they manage the turnovers. Turnovers happen because sometimes you want to do something. But that one, you could have managed better. Dabo with a good interception and the basket delivered upon.
11 turnovers para sa Graftbusters. Down 15, under a minute, first quarter.
They're still in the backcourt. Elmido's pass. Short stab.
Nice
Yes.
pass. You can say that's the easiest basket para dito sa Graftbusters in the first quarter.
In the course of this opening period, which has been a rampage by the NHA. Libre si Prado. 3 kung sakali.
7 for Prado. 7 of the bench points. That's 7 of the 27 points.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
12 turnovers. More turnovers than points so far for Coach Edsel Del Rosario and the rest of his unit.
Si Del Rosario magaling na guardian.
Galing. Kaya pala magaling. Dating manlalaro din ng UST.
Del Rosario, that name in UST. Nice try. He won't go to twirl on the basket, but Prado will go visit the free throw line for a pair.
I believe this is also the same score count para sa Masters versus the Senate Defenders. A 27-11 lead in the first quarter. Before the Senate Defenders found their second and third gears and went on to win via come-from-behind effort to the heroics of Ricky Marquez.
Another steal. Dabu. Drop. Prado says, thank you. I'm free throws again.
Prado now could be the team's best scorer if he makes his 2 free throws. He missed 2 earlier. Ten points for Prado in less than 4 minutes.
Style ni Bennett for this particular game is to put in platoons.
And Prado has equalized the total output of the Graftbusters. Second double-digit scorer for them, and they come out of the first quarter on top by 18 as P. Douglas taken this team on his shoulders to propel them to this double-digit lead.
Okay, some big guns have been issued by Bennett Fallon, our one-time MVP. Two-time MVP ba?
Two-time MVP. Yun ang kailangan ko na list eh.
Si
Meron tayong listahan ng 8 mga nag-champion. Gusto sana nating malaman muli or mabalikan yung mga nag-MVP katulad nila Olan Umiping,
si Lutz Testica.
Testica na merong 2.
Si Mr. Adolfo, isa sa mga bossing sa NHA, is on the floor. Titira ng 3 yan, bro.
Dead shot yan.
And we have the other team already on the floor. Mercado is already back. This shot, good.
Lasso seems to be in very good shape.
Yeah, he's bouncing about.
Yes, makita mo, no? Very spry in his movement.
This shot does not work. Rebound claimed by Dizon, who is always athletic.
4 points for Dizon. 18-point lead stays para sa Builders.
Let's go to Rina.
Yes, sir, Seth, down by 18 points in that first quarter. The Ombudsman Graftbusters were motivated by Coach Edsel to keep it strong and not to get intimidated with the powerhouse lineup of the Home Masters. He said to them, don't be pressured and don't be fooled by the trap given by the NHA team. Everything is just so basic. Just focus and just play it smarter here. Sir 7, Coach Ron.
Which they have done in the last 2 plays, Rina. De Castro and Lasso combining for 5 points. They're trying to wage a comeback here.
Right.
This Testica lobs it over to Mercado. Dizon lost it, regained it, spinned it against the glass.
4 in the quarter para dito sa Home Masters. As Graftbusters have scored 5 points in 2 possessions after accounting for only 11 in the first 10 minutes.
Dizon has always been a good performer for the NHA.
Yes.
Inbound for the Ombudsman. Umage is on the floor for the first time. It's an open shot. Good line. Just couldn't finish. And the rebound, Mr. Adolfo looking for it, and it'll stay there. He lost it. He has an interesting name, Adolfo Jose Adolfo. We have a timeout being requested by the Ombudsman. Let's give it to them, and we'll be back with you very quickly. Let's keep going with this battle between the Ombudsman in white against the NHA in blue. There's a steal by Mercado. Waldemar Tibay is half a step ahead, but Mercado just wanted the basket so much.
It's frustrating for Coach Edsel as to just call timeout
Yes, it is.
to try and score on the baseline inbound play.
Waldemar Tibay over to Lustestiga. Back to Tibay. Quick release, high loop, no basket. Kasidsid with a rebound. Near steal by Adolfo. Lumage trying to control it. Rolls it to the other side. Quick release. No. Recycled offense. Lumage. No.
Ganda ng pasa.
Dizon step ahead is gone.
And then a takeaway by Dizon on the quick transition defense play.
Give and go.
Always a very hard ploy to defend. Also a part of the two-man game attack.
Rene Lumage. Alex Lasso. Dribbles around the neighborhood. Here's a corner shot. High up and had a chance though. Has not really worked for Raymond De Castro in this second quarter so far. High lob pass taken away. They babied it too much, and there's a steal by Adolfo. Lobs it over to Mercado, who fakes the pass. Wants the basket again. Can't get it to roll in. They tried to pry it loose, and a foul by Mercado in the backcourt. Some changes coming for the NHA. Vito is back in. Mercado will sit down. And for the NHA, one of their big men, one of their originals, Mark Valdez,
Yes.
on the floor for the first time.
Titignan ko yung mga sneakers ng mga players.
Sneakers, okay.
Natutuwa kasi ako dahil, syempre, matagal na naglaro. Yung mga iba, gaganda.
Buti hindi nasira nung panahon na hindi
Ako, dami
ginagamit.
kong nasirang ano.
Talaga.
Dami.
Bakit kaya? No? Nature, why does that happen? No? Why do our souls, S-O-L-E-S, no?
Nawawala yung dikit, tapos yung iba, pumuputok.
Pag hindi ginamit, ano?
Oo.
Is it,
Huwag kang tatawa dahil maski nung pandemic, ginagamit ko naman sa bahay para kasi kasi sabi nila masisira, di ba? Naka-shorts tapos naka-leather pero wala, masira ako.
NHA getting to be a little sloppy here.
Moral of the story, huwag kang madamay. You have to try and stay disciplined. Just move the ball, give up that pass. Anytime you have no teammates inside and 5 on the opposing end, it means your 4 teammates are free.
And this is what the NHA is looking for, that full court press. Waldemar Tibay. Both Tibays have missed out on easy layups. Kasidsid on the receiving end. Francisco, Kasidsid, oh, great play.
7 for Kasinsin. Team best. 7 in the quarter para sa kanila. 8 naman para sa blue shirts.
Albert Francisco decided to pass off, and here's a good shot by the two-time MVP.
That's a set shot coming from the two-time MVP, one of the best three-point shooters in the history of the UNTV.
Shot maker at that, huh?
Set shot yun, ha? Sa harap ni Coach Benepala. Oh, unnecessary foul by Valdez. Sakit yun. If you're that big and that wide, all you have to do is stand your ground and draw the offensive foul.
And maybe, just maybe, Valdez was thinking he was a small forward rather than a center. Sumayang is back in the game, number 13 for NHA.
For Tibay.
And Sumayang is going to be at the point. Here's Mustesica. Thought about it, decided to swing it around. Adolfo is asking for it in the corner. He got it. Valdez backs it against the glass.
Wow, that's off the glass. First basket for Valdez in Season 9 of the UNTV Cup. 23-point lead. 13 in the quarter para sa kanila.
Francisco tries to create separation, ends up with frustration. Libre si Palacio. Good line, but denied him at the last moment. There's
good
Vito.
forward pass.
3-on-1. Oh, Dipsidu. No. Mustestica says, let's recycle.
Oh,
Valdez says, can I have one more? A foul.
libre si Adolfo. Adolfo sa left corner.
His first 2 on the Graftbuster. Area for the Graftbusters. 14 seconds on the shot.
Ernel Ojerio sees action for the first time for the Ombudsman. It rolls on the floor. Adolfo.
Told you. Likes the deep corners.
He has done that through the years.
Yes. Oh.
And next foul on number 13, Rodolfo Samaya, penalty. Second foul on Rodolfo Samaya.
In the meantime, changing the lineup, Palad returns. Mr. Adolfo will hit the bench after scoring a bucket. Ojerio taking care of the first gift shot. Big distance, 25 points. Vito, too playful. Ojerio lost the handle. Palacios pass deflected. Sumayan battles for it. It's still in safe territory. Mustestica trying to ball hawk. And Vito reading the pass. 2 on 3. Goodbye.
If these two players can play well together and bring out the best in each other, this team is going to be a tough team to
I
beat.
agree. If Vito, this has been our recommendation through the years. Vito is a scorer.
Putting down on number 26,
And if he opts to pass when he's hemmed in, he will be a better player. We have Ralph Tibay coming back in.
So mas mahaba ang buhok ni Waldemar Tibay. Tama, ano? Naka-soldiers cut si Ralph Tibay eh.
Oh.
Nice entry pass to Palad.
Anong tawag dito? 4x7 ba yan?
3x5 to.
3x5.
3x5. Sinukat ko agad eh.
And teka, yung gupit ni Dolphy yung walang mananalo.
Anong tawag doon?
7, 8, 7.
Parang jet ah.
7, 8, 7.
7, 8.
Na, meron akong kakuntuhan nun eh kasi na nakatulog yung ginupitan ni Dolphy. 7, 8.
Parang ayoko na. Sarili ko na lang gugupitan. Na natutunan ko nung pandemic.
Talaga. Bumili ka ng
Clipper, oo. Kaya lang dati, pantay na pantay. Ngayon, di ko na maulit. Kasi dati, mahaba yung oras mo. Maayos mo. Ngayon, mahaba din naman yan. May mask naman.
lari. Parang lalagay mo ba yung mask sa ulo mo?
Ganon din naman.
Oo. Meantime, ito ay gusto niya i-score to. Kasi kanina may na-miss siya na gimme.
And I like what Palat and Sumayang are doing. Hindi sila tinatamad dumepensa. At pag may libreng kasama, ibibigay nila. Open is
Nice
Francisco
pass.
underneath.
Dipsidu. Ay, sayang.
Ito yung grupong dumidepensa ng gusto. Nice pass.
Palad, good fake. Oh, he got it.
Again, this unit is the best defensive unit so far for Coach Bennett Palat. Up to a 32-point lead after finishing the first quarter on top by 18.
Asa? Eh, no, lagi naman may tao dyan eh. Ha? Go. Itawid lang natin. Tawid lang natin.
Sir, meron akong question sa inyo.
Ah,
Pag nagtuturo kayo,
Ah.
anong pinakamahirap sa mga estudyante? Patience, comprehension,
ano, industry.
industry?
Hindi ko sabihin kung tamad na talaga wala tayong magagawa.
Ah.
Yung
So, as attitude? Parang ganun. Okay.
kung masipag, kahit hindi masyadong talented, may pupuntahan.
Ako yun.
Sobra ka naman. Dabu!
Volunteer ako doon.
Palad with a good feed to Dabu.
Again, this unit may not have the regular starters or big name players or star players,
Mukhang ito yung
but they play together and defend
mukhang
really well.
industry unit ito, ha? Hindi, mukhang ito yung lalaban ni Bennett laban sa kanyang starting lineup.
Tama, efficient sila.
Ah,
Hindi sumasablay ng layup, hindi sumasayad yung bola.
saka ito si,
Yan, yan ang kamador nila.
Si Dwayne,
May ankle
yung
sprain.
kanilang Dwayne Johnson.
The Rock. Dabo has played well with this unit. Look at them defend. Over the passing lanes, and that's a foul. Natakam.
Yan lang.
Yun lang.
Tatakam.
Gustong gampahin ni Dabo. Si Sherwin ba to? Kaso ginamit niya ni Coach Bennett. Ito yung report kanina ni Madam
Si Crisostro.
Rina Villamor Camara na baka ipahinga ni Coach Bennett.
Sino makalaban nilang susunod?
Ang kalaban nilang susunod,
Ay,
Tantararan.
Wednesday na ba yun?
Oo, back-to-back kasi ito. Naku, ang defending champions.
Sino?
DENR. The longest reigning UNTV Cup champion.
Pero nga pala, no?
Ang tagal!
Tagal, 2 taon.
Post-pandemic, pre-pandemic, post-pandemic. March 2020 na champion.
Oh. Ano na nun, ano? I remember that was a Monday.
Cover tayo ng finals.
That was a Monday. I remember that.
John Kenneth Clemente coming in for the home.
54-21. Simply a dominating performance.
Ang maaga kong na-figure out sa larong basketball is pag nagkamali ako o nagmintis ako, it's never a solution to give up a foul.
May nag-coach sa'yo on your...
Yun ang naisip ko. Kasi nga pag nagkamali ka o nagmintis ka, minsan magugulantang ka eh. Reaction mo parang babawi ako. So, magkakamali ka ulit. And that has given me an early teaching point not to compound your problems. Mag-antayin mo lang.
Don't compound a mistake with a mistake. Out by a rare three-pointer.
Let's wait for the right opportunity to come.
This is a good day to practice that press.
Exactly. Actually, ito rin yung ginamit nila laban sa Senado para lumamang ng malaki. Pero nung hindi na sila makashoot, hindi na sila makapress. At hindi na rin sila ma-foul. Kaya hindi sila makapunta sa free throw line. Hindi sila makapress.
Sumayan gets it. Crisostamo will get 2 points.
You see? Defensive effort and then unselfish play. 30 in the quarter para sa Home Masters. 11, which was the same production para sa Graftbusters. Meaning, ang NHA has doubled up sa kanilang scoring, or rather sa kanilang kalamangan, now on top by 37. Pero pang kagandahan naman sa Ombudsman, they only scored 24. Ano ba to?
NHA, long due for a big year. Talagang hindi lang makitawid into the finals. I wonder how they'll be when they...
Kung makita mo yung mga ibang teams, naglakasan.
Well, now, I wonder how they'll do if they get into the finals because they've been waiting.
We just need to get to cross over that hump.
No, yung sa playoffs. At saka yun, I know that elimination round basketball is different from playoff basketball. Regardless of play, you have to bring a different mindset, a different skill set. In the meantime, Lasso is at the free throw
When we
line.
get to the playoffs, you will see who the big-time players are.
Pati mindset yung, let's say, konting foul sa'yo, umiiyak ka na, hindi pwede.
Pag tinamaan ka, magagalit.
Nakahanap ka ng tawag na referee. Hindi, wala yun. 1:14 to go. This shot, no. There's Palacio. Tough catch, but still on their floor. Palacio launches.
Si Lasam, di ko makakalimutan to.
Bakit?
Naka-headband.
Oo, no? Parang ano eh. Either ninja o siya yung... He can be on any profession with that look, actually.
Pwedeng action star.
Yeah.
Smart play. He gave the Home Masters a huge lift off the bench, scoring 11 points in the first quarter alone, talking about Prado. Leading scorers para sa team ng NHA is Prado with 11. All happening in the first quarter. That's 11 points in less than 4 minutes.
They don't even need Bitog and Bustestica right now. Bitog has played. Bustestica has. Did not start. Libre si Crisostom. Suddenly shocked to find himself so free. Gets his own miss. Kasi Sid bothers him at the bottom, and the pass intended for Lasso bounces way ahead of him.
Perhaps Tibay can chase that forward pass, but not Lazo. Too strong. Too fast.
Yan ang sinasabi mo, puro likod. Hinahabol mo ba ba yan nowadays?
Ngayon kailangan itali ko na.
Ano exercise mo na walang basketball mo? Takbo.
Takbo. Natuto akong tumakbo sa konting espasyo.
Kasi Sid, nice pass. Yes. And that'll do it for this first half of play. Dominating performance by the NHA Home Masters, the agency in charge of the housing duties in this country. And with a stellar lineup and a strong second unit, they've increased their lead to as much as 30 plus points. We'll be back. Just about ready to start the second half, and a huge 30-point outburst by the NHA, and they limited the Ombudsman to only 13 points.
Right.
That second quarter.
Actually, mas maaga nga yung arangkada ng white shirts doon eh. Tapos yung naglabas si Coach Bennett ng second unit niya, doon pa sila umalagwa.
Now he's combined both the first team as well as the second team. He has Dabu on the floor. He also has Valdez, who played well in the second quarter.
Si Waldemar Tiba lang yung starter dito eh, di ba?
Hindi nag-start si Waldemar. Si Rodney.
Diba? So lahat ito, second unit.
Si Mr. Rodolfo is there. I like calling him Mr. Rodolfo. Bossing niya. Waldemar, out of control. Valdez, unaware that the ball was headed towards him.
Oops.
Up! Nasundot sa
Oops.
bawing-bawi. And they foul subsequently called against the Ombudsman.
Waldemar Tiba, I believe it or not, still scoreless.
Si Ralph yung tumira ng tres kanina eh. No?
Ang turnover count ang mabigat dito laban sa Ombudsman. They have 22. Halos as much as the points that they have scored so far.
Ilang beses din nasundutan ng bola itong Ombudsman.
Yung on the ball turnovers ang mabigat eh. Ibig sabihin yung hawak mo tapos mawawala.
Number 12 on your screens, that's Osit, Eddie Boy Osit, seeing action for the first time.
Tight pass.
4 seconds on the shot clock.
Mas malakas isang boses ng play-by-play dun sa taas. Arina, ikaw muna magsalita.
Yes, sir, Sev, a low-scoring game for Coach Edsel and the boys, but that fighting spirit remains strong for the team. It's all about individual effort and team effort for them. Now, the second half calls for them for faster ball movement, lessen their errors, especially dun sa pagpasa nila ng bola. They have to take care of the ball and assist the man with the ball. Sir Seven, Coach Ronnie.
Tunog coach na si Rina, di ba? Undersecretary, coach, morning host.
Tapos alam mo, nung pa naman nung nag-cover ng college yan, ganyan na yan. The only one who can report about an ACL and MCL,
Yan. Sanay talaga sa may Forbes eh. Malapit sa may Tayabas.
Libre si Osit. Ayaw. Clemente with the rebound. His pass, weak. Tapped out by Lasso. We have Palacio coming back in for the Ombudsman.
19 seconds on the shot clock.
De Castro is the one who is pulled out by Coach Del Rosario. Adolfo is free. Not this time. Had one in the first half. Lasso is bottled up. Elmido the recipient. Alam mo, ang spirit naman ng UNTV, fine. There will be other teams that will be really strong regardless of the reason. But you love the spirit of the league because we've had some teams that have lost badly through the years. Remember there was a time when we had the mayors and that team. Congressmen. They would also not win that many games, but they played. They tried to complete each game with 7 or 8 players, actually. Lasso lost control. He wanted to top it over to Palazzo. It's a 2-on-2 game, and Kasid no basket. Foul before the attempt.
Scoreless. 2 minutes and 50 so far here in the third. Turnovers, yes. Baskets, none. Layups, none.
Dabu is replaced by Palad, who had a good first half. The starters are there on the bench.
Kasi nga may laro sila sa Wednesday against DNR. So you don't want your players to be spent and face one of the toughest teams in the competition.
9 seconds on the shot clock.
A lot of people underestimate yung rest and downtime, no? Yung recovery time. Because there will be 2 days before that big game. And you will still practice. Tibay scoops it up, still scoreless, unable to get it. He wants it so much. He wanted to elevate again, but he was bottled up downstairs.
So they will play DNR sa 6 p.m. match. PNP against SSS, Agriculture versus PhilHealth. And then the NHA Home Masters versus the DNR.
Dito pa rin, ano?
Dito pa rin.
Wednesday. Adolfo. Nothing on this try, and the rebound taken away by the Ombudsman. Francisco. Palacios version. Bounces on the rim. It's on the ground. Wild shot by Osit rather. Francisco.
Reaction, Coach Benny.
Palacio.
Scoreless in the first 4 minutes. Almost 4 minutes gone here in the third. Scoreless not moved.
Christopher Lasso giving in for the Graftbusters.
Christopher Lassam returns. That's traveling. Can't do that crack step anymore. Mage is back in. And he pulls out Elmido in the lineup of the Ombudsman.
Mabuti na lang para dito sa Ombudsman. Meron na silang isang panalo.
Sino ang tinalo?
SSS last November 30th.
Now, keep in mind that we are looking for the top 4 teams
Only.
in each of the groups. And then we'll have a crossover playoffs.
We only have 5 games this round.
Okay. So, because there are 6 teams per group.
Yes, and only the top 4 teams per group will advance to the second round, while the 5th and 6th place teams per group Groups A and B will be eliminated.
Of course, we have a way of resolving some of the ties there. We have a quotient system, I suppose.
Most probably.
I remember it being in play through several years. Lumake
Right.
is free.
Meron pala tayong carry-over na win-loss records from the first round to the second round.
So you don't play against the teams you played against
Yes.
again.
We have a crossover format. So, 4 na laro pagdating sa next round. It gives you 9. And then you get to the quarterfinals, I believe.
He is delighted with that one. He's been pining for a basket.
Eto na. 4, papasok, making 8. And then the top 2 teams will advance to the semis. Tapos yung 3, 4, 5, and 6 lalaro sa quarterfinals. 7 and 8 will be eliminated.
Lustestica and Vito are given some playing time, and Adolfo and Clemente were drawn out. Crisostomo is back in. Crisostomo is also one of the more or less staples of this team. Tibay completes the three-point play. Time is down to less than 5 minutes in this third quarter. So far, the Ombudsman with only 3 points. Ganun din naman ang dami niya sa kabila, sa NHA.
Ombudsman already in team penalty.
Ano sabi mo? We had almost 4 minutes without any scores. Actually.
Right.
In the meantime, Lustestica running and missing. Vito underneath, cleaning it up. Goodness.
Vito had 10 first quarter points. That's the first basket for Vito since the first quarter. 12 total for Vito.
And the press takes the ball again. Lustestica goes lefty, drops to the deck. But he seems to be okay. Looked like a bad fall initially.
7 for Lustestica. Mahirap kasi malamig din sila eh. Kailan mo ba naman nakita na higit sa quarter hindi naglaro itong mga players? Kaya tricky rin yung ganyan eh. Another takeaway.
But you also want your starters to get some sweat in.
Yes, yung sharpness na hindi mo. Pag napagod mo naman ang gusto, walang matitira sa Wednesday. Kaya nga very tricky. 27 turnovers para sa Graftbusters. 27 points
So
scores.
how do you practice for the next 2 days? Hard.
We'll have to take a break tomorrow.
Tingin mo?
Yes.
Because naglaro today.
Yes.
Then hard practice Tuesday.
Hindi naman hard.
Hindi naman walkthrough.
Hindi rin walkthrough.
Ako may kutuba ko practice bukas. Na mali ka. Pero hindi ako magugulat. Kasi DNR yun. Yun yung bagong power source.
The only first-year team to have finished in a Cinderella manner.
Sino tinalo nila ng prime?
AFP.
AFP, no? I remember Casulia was hurt.
Yes.
That's
Casulia is very fit right now. Laki ng pinaya.
Which,
Tapos wala na si Kiambao.
so later on, our third game will be Judiciary against AFP. So
Yung mga young Turks na yun talagang namamaya.
Swiftly flying third quarter. Kasid Sid to the open. Lumake.
Second three-point basket of the quarter para sa kanila. They were 0 of 14 before Lumage hit his last 2 triples. Uy.
The starting unit. The
Uy.
unit. Ooh.
Taking foul warning on number 7, Rene Bulumake. Pushing foul on number 27, Albert Francisco. His
A
second
foul.
Two free throws for Marvin Mercado.
The fortune cookie with his 10 centavos and plus.
Words of wisdom.
Wisdom. Alam mo minsan, lagyan natin ng mic ito si Cordero at saka si Ko. Tapos walang dignidad yung coverage. Di ba? Yung walang formal. Yeah, the way you're doing it right now. Di ba? Ang ganda ng comments ng dalawa eh. No?
Tapos tapat na rin natin sa camera yung chicheria.
Kinakain nila habang saya siguro. Walang dignidad, ano?
Ano, sa Tagalog ay lalagyan natin ng open and close parenthesis. No holds barred.
No holds barred. But they have right. These are two great players. Ed Cordero's UAP scoring record still
UAP legend.
unbeaten. Ato ito,
One from UST, the other from Mapua, of course.
PBA MVP and great scoring champion.
One of the 25 best players in the PBA.
Yeah. That'll no.
Baka mababa pa kay Fortune Cook yan di ba? 25. Baka nandun siya sa captain.
They were the forerunners of the PBA.
The pioneers, the Mavericks.
Making that move in 1975. In the meantime, back to the UNTV, Palacio and Casinsid working the perimeter. Palacios screeching to a halt. Issues a pass to the side. Now, great ball movement. They deserved the basket but didn't get. Casinsid doesn't get the steal against La Cuesta. It's a tough field and he traveled. Or is tapping, either or. Nahirap na salo. In the meantime, Palacio tries to be patient. Pounded by Ulu. They give the foul against Palacios and tried to ward off against Dizon.
Offensive foul, number 23, Francis Palacio.
17 to 29.
Same output para sa Graftbusters in that 94-29 loss laban sa Senado.
And they have now been limited to just 5 in this quarter.
Every possession is almost always turned out to be a foul para sa Graftbusters.
Third foul from Robel Casinsid. Two free throws for
Upcoming match, of course, will be between the three-time champions, the Cavaliers of AFP, versus the two-time UNTV Cup champions, Judiciary. 2013, 2015 UNTV Cup champions, Judiciary. 2014, 2016, 2019 title holders, AFP Cavaliers.
Pa-practice ng press ang NHA, huh? And results in the turnover. Ralph Tibay will return. And so will Prado.
Jesus Prado coming in for the home basket.
I think everybody who is in a uniform has played for the NHA today, huh? I think so. Yes.
Everybody happy.
We'll go home with a sweat.
Everybody will ice their feet and legs tonight. Automatic. Has really played well here today.
Jesus Prado,
I like the fact that he has come off the bench and produced that many points.
14? Is this 14 points for Prada?
It sounds
Correct. Perfect so far. Ang sa play lang niya is a free throw line. 5 of 5 from the field. 2 of 2 from the 3 ball. 5 of 5, or rather, let me check this. So that's 6. 4 of 4 from inside the 3-point line. As Lumage has scored 8 points to be the leading scorer para sa kanila, built around 2 3-point baskets.
the scoring has been too few and far between for the Ombudsman. Here's Prado, decisive, nice pass, however, does not reach its destination. Ralph Tibay trying to ball hawk against Lasso. And Sumayan sends it. No, he did not send it out. He was able to rub it against an Ombudsman.
Only 7 points in the quarter para sa Graftbusters. 11 in the first, 13 in the second, and only 7 here in the third.
The biggest leads we've had here in the UNTV Cup. And Balad has played extremely well here today.
Hindi rin naman pumalo yung scoring ng NHA, but they have still outscored the Ombudsman in the quarter, 16-7.
Casinsid unable to score at close range.
Just when you think they finally break the press, Kasidsid will miss from point blank.
Dizon. Palacio with 9 seconds remaining. Lumabe. He's unaware of the clock.
Wagi against 4.
Unaware of the clock. Palacio dribbles. Loses it. Rob Tibay picks it up and we're done with the third quarter. Nobody was aware of the clock, really. So at the end of 3, it is 77-31, 46-point lead, and it's a dominant performance by the NHA.
Fourth quarter.
Nagpapatuloy po ang pagbabalik ng UNTV Cup at tayo po ay nasa 9th season, 4th day of competition sa ating 9th season. Ang ating kasalukuyang score, laki ng lamang ng NHA laban sa Ombudsman. The Ombudsman limited to just 7 points.
In the third quarter.
While on the other hand, the other side, not that many compared to the other
16.
quarters.
It's still 9 points better.
16 or 18?
59, 18. 59 nagtapos sa...
Hindi pa rin as hot as their previous second quarter where they scored 30. Yung first quarter, 29.
Grabe, ilan na to.
Kasi nabanggit mo rin, 4 minutes, walang naka-score.
Yes.
El Nido blocks the rebound. This is a one game already for NHA. Playing this out to complete.
Turnover number 30.
Yeah, make this official. I think the Ombudsman knew what they were getting into today.
They had a plan. Kaya lang malaking bagay masyadong wala si Baldonado talaga.
Yeah, a huge difference. And Adolfo ended up, that could have been a backing violation there, but there was no referee in front of the play there. Big rebound by Waldemar, who can control it. It is knocked away. You know, Waldemar is so exciting, even when he's out of control.
It was a nutmeg move coming from Waldemar Tibay, kaya lang hindi niya na consummate. Difficult catch. Gabo has played well enough to earn more minutes from Coach Bennett Palan.
Well, that's not a foul.
Making a foul warning on number 15. Ryan Gabo.
Here comes Ralph to Waldemar. He sets for 3.
First 3-point basket para kay Waldemar Tibay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 players scoring 2 points or better para sa Bull Masters.
Lassa had nowhere to go, but he was fouled in that last sequence.
Only 3 players scoring in double figures para sa NHA, but enough to outscore the entire roster ng Ombudsman. 10 for Mercado, 14 for Prado, 12 for V2. Meanwhile, nobody's scoring in double figures so far for the white shirts of the Graftbuster.
Lasso's jump shot, no. And Tibay loves doing that, leading and pushing the ball forward and track it down. He was fouled by De Castro in that action.
Sa backboard dapat ang labas kung saan nangyari ang foul.
Nanood,
Nanap niya yung game official.
inaantay niya yung referee lumapit.
Narinig yung boses mo eh.
Ang tagal eh. Ayan, tira ulit, pasok yan. Kasi, as you say, nasukat na sa kabila.
One from the left, the other from the right. One from the 3 ball, the other short corner.
Parang marcha. Left, right, left,
It's a
right.
51-point lead already para sa NHA.
But yeah, you can't blame the Ombudsman. You know, they're fighting along
Kulang-kulang eh.
and then enjoying the game. Ah, good shot.
Christopher Lasso.
Lasam.
First field goal converted by Lasam for a total of 3 points. Nice pass.
Pasa ba yun?
Pwede.
Palad is tied up. His pass, however, is red. It's a 2-on-1. Ralph by his lonesome. Lasam saves it from going out. Lets it fly. No. And also unable to handle it, but they'll get to keep it. Changing the lineup. Clemente comes in. Prado will also return. We have Waldemar Tibay hitting the bench. And that will also hustle over back to the bench. He has nowhere to sit. He's on the floor. Time down to 6 and 49, sorry.
7 seconds on the shot clock.
7-second shot clock remaining for the Ombudsman. Palacio will report back in.
Francis Palacio coming in for the Graftbusters. 7 seconds shot clock.
Sid is fouled by Clemente.
13 foul para sa Masters.
Making foul on number 12, John Kenneth Clemente in second. 3 on the Masters.
Sid unable to cash in on the first free throw. Second coming up. Makes the second. Valdez reports back in. Ralph Tibay is drawn out. And the clock is down to 6 and 45. NHA already well on its way to its second win in 3 games. With still an important one coming up this Wednesday, also in this venue. Good steal. Lasso tapping it away cleanly. Clemente pursuing. Ginove.
Lasso has played the best para dito sa White Shirts.
Yep.
There's a spirit and energy in fighting form.
Prado with a good move. Attacks but is fouled upon entry.
Making foul on number 12, Eddie Boy Lawson. His second. 2 on the Graftbusters. 2 free throws for Jesus Prado.
Prado. Palacio with Alnido asking for it. Palacio. Lasso. Good line. Just ended up short. Valdez pursues it. Pushes it over to Prado, who has played well coming off the bench.
Di ba laki ng pinayat ni Prado, no?
Actually, no?
Hindi ko namukhaan niya eh.
Oo.
Chinek ko lang yung name nung una kong nakita. Sabi ko, kondisyon.
Saka hindi order ng pandemic. Lugi. Lugi ka rin doon.
Can't say the same.
Lugi ka rin doon. Ikaw rin nagbabayad.
Hindi yun eh.
Oh.
Ako yung taga-bukas. Walang gusto tumanggap, di ba? Kasi sasanitize mo lahat eh. Pero pag nabuksan na,
Lusob.
oo, sa'yo, add to cart.
Clemente with the near ball.
Doon ko na laman yung add to cart.
Dami natin natutunan ng pandemic. Ano?
Saka natutunan ko talaga walang tatalo sa oras ng pamilya.
At saka yung aside from that, yung the word spin. Sir, saan ang location mo?
Ngayon lang ako nakakita ng ganun karaming motor.
And buti may hanap buhay yung iba.
Yes, actually motor lang ang nakikita mo ng pandemic,
Yes.
diba? Sa bagay, ako lang ang tao sa labas ng kalye.
Wala tayong basketball.
Walang lumalabas.
At all levels. Uy, good hesitation move. That's a nice hesitation move.
Pushing foul on number 4.
Hindi kailangan tuloy-tuloy.
That's his fourth.
That's the hardest thing to do para sa akin sa basketball. Hindi yung tumakbo na mabilis, kundi pumreno ng bigla.
Hindi ka kasi nagko-crossover masyado nun eh.
Tatama sa pa ako kasi sakang ako.
Traveling daw ang Prado.
Saka yun ang paborito kong agawin.
Albert Francisco.
Kaya hindi ko gagawin.
Kahit naman si Hector Calma ng panahon, wala rin crossover si Hector.
Double crossover siya.
Flash pala siya na. Magulong bantayan ng araw si Eugene Kilban at si Johnny Barrientos.
Mahuhusay. Sobra. Bilis ng mga paa.
Sobra, no? Libre. And the shot clock catching up on that last play. Coming down to less than 4 minutes now.
Under 2 minutes. Under 4 minutes separating the Masters from notching their first win before squaring off against the DENR.
Sinong malalakas na player ng DNR pa rin yan?
Bangal. Dumating pa yung isang kapatid niya. Sige, buksan natin yan. Sa DOH, LW of course. Yan si Lansang. Si Rivera, wala pa sa kondisyon. Ito, magaling si Ata Blanco, yung guardia nila.
Si Rivera, yun yung Man Mountain.
Ito ang nag-best player. Yung kapatid ni Arnold Gamboa.
Ang kapatid ba ni Arnold?
Yes.
Si Archie. Libre. Malakas. Finishing touches na lang ito. And there's a reach-in foul.
Tatlo yun sa mundot. Napituhan yung pangatlo.
John Kenneth, his third personal. 4 on the home basket. This is Prado.
Alam mo, tingin ko doon sa DNR game, they'll use Prado as their sixth man. Diba? Coming off the bench.
Pwede.
Or they'll get Mustestica off the bench. Which they've done in the recent past. Kasi Sid gets it at close range.
Good lap pass coming from Palacio. First pair in double figures para sa Ombudsman. Is kasi Sid was 10 points.
Lead has been pruned down to 46. Prado aims carefully.
This is Prado, 3.
That's a total of 7 3-point baskets para sa kanila. Prado na with a total of 19 points on 3 made triples.
Coming off the bench.
This is, I believe, 19 points in less than 20 minutes.
So efficiency rate, so well. And plus an assist.
May fan base si Clemente sa likod natin.
Malakas ba sumigaw?
Malakas, Clemente. Yeah.
Good basket.
Hernan Rogelio.
Two minutes. Clemente battles for it. Gets it back. By Adolfo.
Samayang also played well.
Yeah, he was a starter here today.
Aray.
Prado with the foul.
Di sadya.
He was trying to snap the ball free, actually.
Pushing foul on number 21. This is Prado. Penalty situation. Martula giving it for the
Nasa baba ng judiciary, nakaabang ng AFP. In a marquee matchup between two teams with the most number of championships in UNTV Cup history.
Magkasama pala sila sa isang grupo, AFP, Judiciary, Agriculture, PhilHealth, OPPMS na nanalo kanina sa GSIS. At ang Group B naman is DNR, NHA, Senate. That's not an easy group, Malamang, with the way things are going, the best chances for moving forward are the top 4 are DNR in Group B, NHA, Senate, and PNP.
If you talk about roster power.
Naman. So, ayun, the usual problem when you gun from the 3-point corners.
Right now, across the wall, Jojo Pala, Marvin Mercado, and Marco
Bennett trying this huge lineup now. Ni walang point guard. Sino point guard nito?
Si Crisostomo. Yan ang ginagwardiya niya minsan eh.
Nga, no? Because he'll be a tall guard.
Pag feeling ni Coach Bennett, erratic yung dalawang brothers. Yan ang ginagamit siyang gwardiya.
That will not count. He's guilty of an offensive foul.
That was about 6'2", 6'3".
Against his fourth.
Could have easily gave up that basketball to a teammate was trailing behind him.
Minsan kasi pag excited to, he's got traveling. They've called that all night long. 1:12 to go. Ayun nga, tama ka. Si Crisostomo ang big guard niya. There's no need to put up a shot, really.
Nice pass.
Palad has plans to give it to Valdez. Valdez, one of the originals of the NHA team.
Palad has always been a very smart player.
Ano yan, ha? Tawag dito, UST volleyball team.
Yes.
Kasama natin si Tech Shooter.
That's why I don't cross over.
Okay. Understand.
$18 points in the quarter para dito sa Builders. 12 naman para sa Graftbusters. Lead is at 52.
Probably the biggest margin in the. That's something that's interesting to look at.
Biggest margin.
Meron ba tag 16?
Meron mga ganun. Dati, noong mga early years. Yung hindi pa balanse yung roster par. Kasi dati meron tayo mga artista pa di ba?
Remember, each team had a celebrity.
Yes.
I'm trying to remember the name we called that team na puro the executives.
Yes, Ejecutivo.
Ejecutivo. Ano mamaya? Judiciary. Ano tawag mo sa judiciary?
Judicatura.
Ito po, tapos na yung laro. 50 ang abante. 95-45. And the NHA gets its second win, Ronnie.
That's right. Hardly challenged. But they gave their players a nice sweat. They will be rewarded with their first win here in Season 9. Impressive performance, yes. But come Wednesday, their matchup will be a difficult one. For the Ombudsman, back to the drawing board as they suffered their second
Ikaw na
consecutive
magpakilala
loss.
ng best player.
And we hand you over to our teammate, Miss Rina Villamor Camara. Madam.
With our best
Your
player,
turn.
go ahead, please.
Maraming salamat, Sir Seven. Coach Ronnie, our best player of this ball game is no other than Jesus Prado Jr. Congratulations to the NHA Builders. Jesus, how were you able to bounce back in today's ball game? Dahil yung first game nyo, natalo kayo. Big din yung pagkatalo nyo against the Senate Defenders.
Oo nga, no? Talagang yung pagkatalo namin nung nakaraan, no? Kaya nga, sabi ni Coach, bawi tayo. Nagpursige kami sa depensa, no? Saka yung pinractice namin talaga, yung kulang namin, lalo na pagka kinakapos kami. Kaya kailangan pa ng hangin, saka depensa.
Jesus, it's going to be a back-to-back game para sa inyong kupunan dahil sa Wednesday, magtutuos naman kayo ng DNR Warriors. So, paano nyo paghahandaan ang kupunan ng DNR?
Ayun lang, yung tulong-tulong lang sa depensa, sabi ni Coach, saka patient lang, pati sa opensa. Ayun lang, alam naman natin na yung champion team, mahirap kalaban yun eh. Kaya laban lang.
May mga gusto ka bang batiin at pasalamatan para sa larong ito?
Binabati ko yung pamilya ko sa Sampaloc, yung asawa at anak ko, si Makel, si Kian, si Klein, yung biyenan ko sa Sampaloc, saka yung mga kapatid ko, Boss R.A. Teranya ng Balumpare, yung boss ko si Jong Castañeda, at mga barkada ko sa Sampaloc, Aljibar. Saka binabati ko nga pala yung boss ko, si Ma'am Ting sa FMD Department, saka si GM Tai. Ninong Danny Gonzales, Coach Jan Mahamud. Hello po. Maraming salamat.
Maraming salamat and once again, congratulations to the NHA Home Masters. There you have it, our best player player of this ball game, Jesus Prado Jr. Yan ang kanilang score po, 95-45.